Yeah, you find us, we breaking the tables, we tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous, you see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them, breaking them. You find us, we breaking the tables, we tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous, you see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them, breaking them. You know the mafia dangerous. Put a hit out on your favorite team. Fine Step Diggs, he running the seam. Khalil Shakir, he doing his thing. Allen got weapons, shooting the bomb. Mafia mine, please don't step on my shoes. Game day ones, the white, the red, the blues. Hey man, breaking tables is traditional. Wishing the fish, look at my drip. Never cheating like Belichick is. Sean McDermott never telling the biz. Deion Dawkins, Vincent Brown, we got Mitch. Gabe Davis, toe tapping it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Breaking Tables. This is Epic B.
This is Tampa Neal.
Let's break some tables, I guess. That's all we can do.
Breaking tables, you see us breaking them tables. Neil and Brian is breaking the tables. The mafia, baby, you know that we dangerous. Everybody know. Don Brown.
Get the tables.
Duck! Tampa Neal, duck!
Fuck that.
Duck.
Fuck. I'm fucked. Pissed.
Wow, you're going right there. You're
Right
no
there.
gloves. No gloves.
Nope.
You're like,
Nope.
duck. I'm going to say duck.
And this has come from yesterday.
That was a long 3-hour drive back
Yeah.
from Orlando. We had so much fun.
So much fun.
Jared, what's up, buddy? I'm hurting today.
Jared,
hurting
I hope you're doing
today.
all right, buddy.
See Tampa Neal shaved. I
Yep.
should have. I gotta shave. I don't
Did it
too
this
much.
morning. Woke up and like, done. Fuck it.
What a season, though. What a season. What a year. A lot to take from this season. A lot to I wish we just throw away. Never happened. Tampa Neal.
Yep. I feel like it was unfortunately it almost seems like it was a wasted season. They had all the shots in the world. I feel they're still a better team than Cincinnati is. And yesterday they just I mean, I'm still trying to think of something good to say about that game. Anything good other than the fact that
here's me all day.
it ended. Yeah.
It's a long video clip.
He's still crying, by the way.
Oh my God. Duck, Tampa Neal. Duck, duck, duck. We were supposed to go to the Super Bowl. We were supposed to win it all this year. We're already booking plane tickets. I'm still going to Atlanta, damn it. I'm going to sit in front of Atlanta with a lawn chair and go like, where's everybody? It's going to be epic. But duck, Tampa Neal, duck. We were supposed to win it all. We were going to get a goddamn statue of Josh Allen and OP. Goddamn gold statue.
Yep.
Ripped to shreds. Where's that statue going? Nowhere. Where the Bills going? Nowhere.
We literally had maybe one shot to say it, and I was just like, dude, we can't. We're down 30 points.
I don't want to talk about this game at all. I don't even want to talk about this game. I want to talk about this season. The beginning of the year, we were projected Super Bowl favorites. Josh Allen was supposed to be the MVP. So who we blaming, Tampa Neal? Whose head is on the chopping block? Is it Dorsey? Or is it Frazier? What's the excuse this year?
I'm going to give a very unpopular opinion. And I was discussing it today in the Bill and Buffalo chat. I don't know if you saw it. So Sean McDermott should take every bit of blame for this. And I'll tell you, he worries me a bit. He never worried me before. I'm a huge Sean McDermott guy. You know this.
Yeah.
He learned from Andy Reid. You know what Andy Reid is known for? not winning big games. He's been to the AFC Championship now 10 times. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses it again. He's won 3 times in the AFC Championship and has 1 Super Bowl to his record. He doesn't win big games. And right now, Sean McDermott is following right in his track.
That's a problem.
That's a big problem.
That's a huge problem. If we have to overcome, the naysayers and the historic facts about the Buffalo Bills and their Super Bowls, we got to be able to win big games convincingly.
Yep. Just win them, even show up. Like, that was fucking embarrassing yesterday. I mean,
I feel bad for the fans. I feel bad for the fans that spent their money, their time out of their day to go to Highmark Stadium and watch a complete shit show. I'm the Bills organization. I'm refunding everybody their money back. Like, sorry. We fucked up. This one's on us. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Today was not good. Waking up today was not good.
Nope.
Season wasted, and here we are again saying, well, there's next year. It's always next year. No, it was supposed to be this year. It was supposed to be this year.
I think last year we were...
And you fucked up. 13 seconds. There you go, Kaprash. You nailed it, bro. 13 seconds maybe as close to a bowl we get for a while. No doubt. And it pisses me off. I'm sorry. Fans that are out there watching this, these are my emotions just rushing through me. I didn't even want to talk tonight. Tampa Neal always talks me into like, come on, let's go. Let's ride.
Here's a question. Do you guys think the snow played a big factor? No. I don't think the snow had anything to do with it. The Bills have played in snow. They played way better than they've played in snow like this before.
They're getting an open stadium. Like, no. No.
I don't think it had anything to do with it. I mean, their defensive scheme was... I don't know what the hell that was. I mean, I saw... There's a play that I just saw here just a few minutes ago. It was 3rd and 4, and all the DBs are 7 yards back. I'm like, what are we doing? Yeah, Mike's right. They were not prepared. Cincinnati came in. They were prepared. They were ready to play. We were not. We were not even ready. We were not even ready to be on the same field as them yesterday.
They were planning for Atlanta. We're like, all right, where can we go in Atlanta? You had to beat the Bengals to go to Atlanta. And you didn't do it. You guys did not do it at all. You did not even show up on that field. Mm-hmm. Like we did not deserve to be in the playoffs with that team that we saw yesterday. I'm sorry. You guys can take my head if you want, but we did not belong in the playoffs.
Thoughts on this?
Frazier sucks and should be fired. I want to hear it out of you guys. Frazier sucks and should be fired. I was never a big Frazier guy. We talked about this in the offseason. He's got one more chance. He has one more chance. But who sucks more? Is it Frazier or is it Dorsey?
Dude, I'll tell you one thing. I don't know because
I'm not a fan of Dorsey this year. I'm sorry.
I wasn't a big fan of Dorsey this year either. And I was
not impressed. Not even close.
I was backing him like crazy to keep him here. But I was not. I mean, you can't take that big of a drop off from Dable. You just can't. If he's that inexperienced, then maybe they shouldn't have gone that route. It was bad. It really was.
Just like the vanilla play calling all year. How many times have we said it's very vanilla, very vanilla?
It's some of the play calling that he does just don't make sense at all. When short passes are working, all of a sudden he starts calling in the second half. He'll come in and start calling all these deep passes. I'm like, I'm sorry. Did we watch the same first half? I don't understand. Like, I'm not a coach by any means, but simplify the system.
Dable
You got
wants
to
to
make
go,
it simplified.
or not Dable. Dorsey wants to go head coach interview, right?
That shit needs to stop. The NFL really needs to get rid of it.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. When your
No
season's
team
done,
that's in the
then get it.
playoffs. No team that's in the playoffs. Any head coaching hiring, if they want to hire somebody or interview somebody, they have to be out of the playoffs. It shouldn't happen until after the Super Bowl. It just shouldn't.
Any team. Any
the
team.
teams that suck and are firing other coaches, then you know what? They should be penalized and have to wait until their guy that they want is ready to go. That should be done. Because, I mean, but you know what? There's also other coaches out there that are getting interviews and are not fucking up as much. Dable did the same thing last year. Dable got a bunch of interviews last year, and then the next game, it wasn't very good.
Boston Chrissy goes, Josh Allen has sacrificed himself, his body, his whole year. Coaches relied on him too much. Spot on.
Mm-hmm.
Dorsey's like, I got Josh Allen. I can dial up any fucking play.
And I don't know if it was true because I was not on the field and did not hear it from my own ears, but it was reported by somebody that was on the field that that whole argument that everybody saw between Diggs and Allen wasn't Diggs yelling at Allen. It was Diggs saying, "Why are you listening to them up there?" So it
Here we are.
appeared Diggs didn't like the play calling either. And there's a good chance that Allen didn't either because, I mean, they had to have said something to each other to where, you know.
Jim Bone goes, I know you guys don't live in the Buffalo area anymore like I do, so I know you might be out of touch with a lot of things. Around here, we believe it's a player issue, not a coach issue.
Okay.
Fair enough. I don't believe that at all. I do not believe that. We have so much talent. We are such a talented, when it comes to staff, Brandon Beane, almighty Brandon Beane, in which we trust, has set up like a good coach should be salivating from the mouth.
Yep. I agree. They have so much talent on this team. There's no excuse for being knocked out in the divisional round. There's no excuse for it at all. There's no excuse to not even be knocked out in the divisional round, but just to not even show up.
They didn't even show up at all. With the whole, DeMar thing and just a lot of emotions riding on this game. But to come out flat on your face.
You get punched in the mouth and then kicked in the teeth while you're down.
In your
Basically
own home, your backyard. It's like inviting friends over and you get punched in the mouth by one of your friends. What the fuck? Come on, Tampa Neal.
This is one thing.
Why do we got to time travel forward? Why can't we time travel back?
Yeah, right. This is one thing also that is a big worry that we've got coming up this offseason. And I'm not going to get into the salary cap today, but that salary cap is a big issue for next year. Very big issue because we have players that are free agents. And a lot of them.
You hear that they're considering moving Christian Benford to safety?
I did hear that. That's interesting.
I'm okay with that. I like that one. That's cool. That just tells me Jordan Porter's gone.
How are the Sabres doing? Well, Bobby,
no,
just let
we're
you know,
not talking
Sabres. They don't
Sabres.
start till 8:30 tonight, Bobby, just so you know.
Man.
I don't want this to turn into the 90s where the Bills are the lovable losers. That was a thing back then.
But we aren't. It's always a thing. When
it comes to being winner.
Buffalo Bills fan, okay? A Buffalo Bills fan, like I'm sure like it takes years out of our lives being a Bills fan. Just the stress, the wear and tear, just the emotional roller coaster of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And this game did not help.
No, not at all. No, we need Jordan Poyer. Do you think? Yes, I do, and think we do indeed need Jordan Poyer. But I'm going to tell you one thing, Shady.
We're not
He's
paying
going
his
to be
contract.
32. He's going to be 32 years old next year. He had a lot of injuries this year. And what is he going to look for money-wise? Because you can't pay a 32-year-old injured player too much. And I love Poyer. I'll be pissed off as hell if he leaves, but I also know the reality of his position, and he gives people a beating, and he takes that beating too.
Can't say healthy. Can't say healthy. He's a great player. We need him in there, just like we need Micah Hyde in there.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are. We're not going to go. The reason why we lost this game is due to injuries, due to Von Miller. Von Miller could have been in there. Fuck, 12 Von Millers could have been in there. It would not have made a difference.
Nope.
Just no, none at all. Campanile.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, we found ways to win, but it wasn't even close. Like, you could obviously tell just by looking at the teams who was the better team.
Yeah. Cincinnati came out, touchdown, us come out, 3 and out. Them, touchdown, us, 3 and out. It's like, and I just look over at you, I'm like, fuck, what is going on, man?
We lost due to coaching. So whose fault? Is it McDermott's fault? Are we blaming McDermott? Because, I mean, he is the head coach. We can't say Dorsey sucked, but not give any mention to McDermott. I'm not calling for McDermott's head, so don't get it twisted, folks. But there's got to be some sort of level of accountability. Whose head is rolling? Out of the two, Dorsey, you have one more year. It's your first year, fine, whatever. Work that shit out. But Leslie Frazier, you're done. I'm sorry. You are the guy. You are the sole reason why we lost that game, Leslie Frazier. It's easier to blame somebody, Campanile.
See, I'd rather keep Frazier than Dorsey.
Dorsey's not good either. But I don't know. Frazier just.
The first time play caller it was awful, and it was. I mean, how many times did we talk about how bad the play calling was for the offense this year? Because it was horrible. It really was just horrible. I mean, the defense at least played a damn good year. But Frazier's another one. I mean, he's never won anything. It's like, if they're going to bring a different coordinator in, I want somebody that's won something before.
What are your accolades? Have you won a Super Bowl?
Have you won anything?
Then come on in, because that is what we need. We need somebody with some sort of championship caliber-esque feel, thought process.
Yeah, we would, like, fired coordinators aren't exactly people that scream winners.
Lisa Cowell goes, let's just come out next year and play. No hype of going to the Super Bowl. We are not going to plan the Super Bowl parade. We're not doing it. All we're doing is hurting ourselves by making all these plans.
Yeah, cancel the Super Bowl parade for next year too.
Hey Siri, remind me to cancel the Super Bowl.
Cancel that shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Hey,
all right, what's up? I'm sorry.
Hey Siri, remind me to cancel the Airbnb for the Super Bowl parade next year. Duck, guys. Really wanted to go to Atlanta. I'm still going to Atlanta. I already called my buddy Jason.
Like, no, you're not. You're coming to Gasparilla.
No, I'm going to Atlanta. That'd be fun.
I mean, if you go to Atlanta, that will be absolutely amazing. It'll be good for the show. So
right in front of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Where the fuck is everybody?
Where's everybody?
Bring a table just by myself. Just, oh. Like I'll play like
12-pack.
Titanic music in the background.
12-pack of Miller Lite and a broken table.
Oh, jeez. Do a podcast from Atlanta Stadium. Well, I'm here purporting Atlanta Stadium, waiting for the Bills Mafia to show up.
I think they're late.
Where the fuck is everybody?
Everybody must got really hammered last night.
Guys? Hello? Hello? Get pulled over by cops, sir. What the fuck are you doing? Tailgating. We got a game going on.
Oh shit, really? 30 days to get your refund. That's
What?
fucked. Is that for the Atlanta game, Meredith? I'm assuming? That's fucking ridiculous.
What?
30 days to get a refund.
That's might as well
Good
just like
gracious.
might as well just say fraud.
You might as well just
fraudulent
call your
charge.
credit card company.
Yeah, fraudulent charges.
That.
It'd be faster to get a new card. Wow.
That's insane.
Why would anybody do that? Like, all right, we're selling tickets, but you reserve it now. Heaven forbid it doesn't happen. You won't see that money back for at least 3 days. Jimbo, and here we go. I remember midway through the year, we were talking about how Arizona can't handle a Bills versus Eagles Super Bowl. But look how foolish we were. We can't even handle a season.
In our defense, they wouldn't have been able to handle a Bills Eagles Super Bowl.
No, they would not. That would be just like the most amazing fan base and like the shittiest fan base. That would be a hot mess.
That would be a mess.
The good news is though, we get to go to London next year.
That is
Hello,
true.
Gabney.
Are Epic B and Neil going to London? Yes,
Heck yeah, we are, bro.
absolutely.
We are definitely going to London. Get some bangers and mash. Maybe we'll see Christian Wade.
I hope we see Christian Wade. We need to get him on for that.
We need to get him on. Let him know I'm his number one supporter. I just won't, do the accent. That would kind of be frowned upon.
Do you think Frank Wright would come back as our OC? Yes.
That's a hot take right there. That's a hot take. Frank Wright is our offensive coordinator. I wouldn't bat an eye. I'd be like, Dorsey, who? Bye. Good luck somewhere else. Play for the Dolphins or the Jets or the Patriots because we know what you got.
I think Walter might still be drunk. Walter, I got so pissed off during that game yesterday that I actually lost my drunkenness, if that's a thing.
Every 5 seconds, Walter, Orlando Bills backers chapter president. We turn around and it's Rumpelman shots. And Rumpelman's, it's like getting drunk and brushing your teeth all at the same time. That's an interesting topic from Meredith. Bring Fitzy back in some capacity.
Why? Fitzy's doing perfectly good at Amazon. I love whenever he's on Amazon. I think just stay right there. No offense.
Walter went to the strip club after the game. It made me feel much better. Patty Bean goes, Epic B, is your hat bedazzled? Yes.
It is very, very bedazzled.
It is super bedazzled. It's actually my wife's hat. I'm like, I'm going to rock it tonight.
We did do like 4 shots in 10 minutes. I think we did 4 shots during the podcast alone. It kept on coming out of nowhere. I'm like, where does this keep coming from?
Like, where are they coming from? Walter would disappear when we're doing the live broadcast in front of fans, which was epic. Thank you, by the way, Walter.
Yeah, that was awesome. You had Butch doing shots too.
We got a Butch roll doing shots, Mr. I don't drink. Well, guess what? You drank with us yesterday.
That was a hell of a party. I hate it was ruined by the game.
I know. That was a hell of a party, hell of a gathering. I mean, a block party. Like Orlando. Stopping a major street, allowing Bills Mafia to gather and watch a game. And it's not from projector TV. It's an actual LED, like legit big screen that they set up, which is amazing.
That was amazing. Yeah. I was wondering, I'm like, is it a projector? I'm like, that's not going to work very well.
That's what I
And
thought
he's like,
too.
no,
I
it's
thought
an
it was
LED
projector.
thing. And I'm like, sweet.
Yeah.
It worked out well. You could see the whole game. It was easy to see in the daylight.
Immediately, I left early thinking, like, you know what? If I leave, we'll win.
they were already getting their asses kicked.
They're
And
going
I'm
to
like,
again.
yeah, I don't blame you. I'm trying to get the guy to get my check too. Okay, I've seen a lot of comments like this, and is Josh Elbows worse than everyone thought? I don't think there was anything wrong with Josh's elbow towards the end of the year. He even said that. He came out and said that a couple different times during his press conference today. It doesn't. I mean, he even said, he goes, I don't need any surgery. It feels fine. It just needs rest, is what he was basically getting into. I don't think it was that bad. So
Shoddy disagrees because, I ran into his dad. Told me after the Miami game. He was really struggling.
who's that?
I'm going to assume it's talking about Josh Allen.
You ran into his dad? It's not nice.
I see Shoddy running into people.
Yeah. Ran his ass right over.
Where are you going? Nowhere. Larry goes twice. It's like reversing. Like, I went over you, now I'm gonna reverse back over you.
And then this is also true. If his elbow was that bad, why didn't we see them run the ball more?
Spot on, Patty. Don't know. Don't know. There's a lot of things that we wish would have happened. Us from our TVs, like with a controller going up, down, left, right, up, left, right. 1,000 yards, 1,000 lives, unlimited lives, Super Bowl victory guaranteed. Guarantee everybody was doing something superstitious behavior to just get us out of that funk. We look flat. We get our asses kicked. The season's done. What else can we do?
Here's a question for you. If Bean and McDermott are talking today about, Dorsey, whether they keep him, are they bringing Allen in and saying, hey, this didn't work and it didn't work good at all?
At all. At all. At all.
Josh was a very big, cheerleader for Dorsey and wanted him as OC.
Well, Josh. Josh is not gonna. He's not gonna. He's gonna be like, oh, no, I'm not. We'll keep him. We'll get better.
I know.
Right.
I know he's going to say that, but I can tell you, so it didn't seem like some of the vets liked him. Like just by the attitude, it just didn't seem like. I don't know. I don't think Diggs is a very big fan of him. I mean, Diggs is pissed today, and you know what? He should be. People criticizing him for being pissed off. He should be pissed off. What he said today, he goes, do you want me to be excited about losing? No.
All right. Well, Ken Dorsey's fired.
Oh.
He's done. Leslie Frazier wasn't his fault, but I think we should,
Tampa Neal for defensive coordinator, Epic B for equipment manager. Just for the record, I do not want that job. I'd be fired in the first week. Just go hit him. Hit him harder.
Just
fucking tackle his ass. Why didn't you tackle him?
12-person blitz. But coach, so only 11 people are on the field. I don't care.
I'm joining in too.
Me as the equipment manager. Why the fuck would I be equipment manager?
Because you can still drink beer.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Hey, here's your equipment, boys. Woo! Oh, my goodness. The season is over. We're done. No more Buffalo Bills football. What's that, man? Sorry, guys. 1 second. Getting a refill from Guadalupe, my bartender. Season's over. Season's over. And
So how did Trish enjoy that drive home yesterday?
for half of it, she enjoyed it very peacefully because I was passed out.
Passed out.
I was rumplement time traveling, bro. Walter. People hating on Diggs, not in that guy's shoes. You just lost the biggest game of the season. Why would he want to stay in the locker room? I agree.
Mm-hmm.
He has every right to go home.
He has every right to be pissed. I mean,
What do you want? You want a powwow? You think that a powwow is going to help? The season is done. We are not playing. You won't see these guys until training camp. Thank you. Guadalupe. So Dorsey's gone. Frazier, you're on your last leg. There's a lot of Frank Wright as an OC. What? No, he's going to be a head coach. He's too valuable. But that'd be insane, though.
yeah, there's a lot of pressure as a head coach. Maybe he just wants to go back and be an OC. He's already getting paid head coach's money.
He's going to be paid for a while. Cliff
I mean,
Kingsbury.
Indianapolis is paying his ass for another 3 years. So
How about Cliff?
why not have the money still coming in and then just relaxing, calling plays?
Walter goes, I was going to time travel in 2024 when we win the big one.
2 years, Walter? What the fuck?
I got to change all my passwords now. All my passwords are like Buffalo Bills
Super Bowl champs
2022 hashtag.
Damn it.
Oh, now I got to change it to 2023. That's right, Patty. It's poor play calling and bad coaching calls that's going to make players not want to stay, even if we can afford them. These players want a win still.
We'll see. When they get offered the contracts that we don't really can't afford to give, we'll see when that comes about. Because that's just reality.
This is kind of a controversial message from Scott. Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles evaluating the talent here. How's Hodgin not best out of everyone but Diggs, essentially? I don't think he's better than Gabe Davis. I mean, he's probably better than McKenzie. I think he's better than Isaiah McKenzie. I give him that, but
I mean, he's better than what's on the Giants because the Giants sucked.
when you have like no option, like look at Zay Jones. Zay Jones is a starting receiver somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, let's not say Isaiah Hodgins is the next Diggs or top 10 receiver in the NFL because he's good because the Giants don't have anybody else. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think that he wasn't good enough to be on the team. That's just it.
You think Bees is coming back?
Oh, I'd love to see it. I would love to see Beasley comes back.
I
Have him have a
Bees.
full
I
season
love
with
Bees.
the team again. Yeah.
Third and Cole, baby. Third and Cole. He was our guy. We had the best third down percentage, all due to Cole Beasley.
Yep.
And we used him, 4 games?
Well, yeah, when they got him here, they barely used him until they got into playoffs. And I mean, against the Dolphins, he was a big reason they won the damn game.
And we haven't used him since. So Dorsey has got to go.
Yeah,
not
I don't know.
utilizing the talent that you have. You have so much talent, but you're not utilizing it efficiently.
Yeah,
And it pisses me off so much, Tampa Neal.
me too.
We're probably not going to have a show Thursday. I don't want to talk about Buffalo Bills till next week. This summer is going to be absolutely epic for all you viewers. We're going to be getting, guests on weekly, and we have Bills content to talk about. We can always talk about Buffalo Bills, but if you want your X's and O's, you can always tune into the other podcasters on the Bill and Buffalo Network. They'll give you your X's and O's. Us, we'll give you your LOLs.
Mm-hmm.
Here for the lulls.
Here's the thing right here. Keep Singletary, Cook, both, or find someone else. I don't think that we'll have the money realistically to be able to afford to keep Singletary.
We're not paying Singletary. He's gone.
Cook's going to stay. He's under contract. He's fine. Here's one that you'll love.
Yes, Greg. This is who we get rid of: Mackenzie Singletary and bring in Saquon Barkley and Alan Lazard. I don't think it's ever possible. That'll never happen. But
yeah, I don't think we can afford to bring in those guys for sure. But I think losing Mackenzie is going to be a real. I think it's a reality.
Ian Lamar, spot on with your message here. This team is never going to outcoach someone, right? You can't have that conversation. You always hear about the good coaches. Oh, they got outcoached, but you'll never hear that from the Buffalo Bills.
Unfortunately, I agree.
So whose fault is it? Is it McDermott's fault? Should we just fire McDermott? Start over? Are we doing a reset? Are we screaming and panicking because we said at the beginning of the season, Tampa Neal, which we can all recollect, it was Super Bowl or bust.
I agree. I said that from the beginning of the year. It was Super Bowl or bust. And, I mean, they didn't really say that in their press conferences, but I think that Bean thought the same thing. He was asked that many times. He goes, no, we're not Super Bowl or bust. We're always looking long-term, always looking long. No. He's thinking we need to win the damn Super Bowl.
Or at least go to the Super Bowl. At least go to the Super Bowl. Go to the dance. We can't even say that. Just go to the dance. Just go there. And then open up the playbook. The depth that we've been able to acquire for this team is surely going to get tested due to the salary cap. I agree, Kabrash. I agree 100%.
Well, I mean, unless the salary cap jumps up, significantly higher than we're all
supposed to go up.
Everybody's predicting, but
like 20 gazillion.
If it goes up, then I think we're gonna be good. We might be, but
it's got to go up like 50 million for us to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Which it very well could be, folks.
Right now we're 5 million over the cap, right as it sits right now. That's without Edmonds, Poyer, those guys right there. Those are two pretty key pieces.
Who's gone first? If you had to choose.
You gotta unfortunately, Poyer will probably be the guy gone. You gotta keep Edmonds. He's 24 years old.
Yeah. He's so young.
You got to stay young with it. I mean, you can't.
Even though he hasn't been like Milano level, but he's not bad.
This
he's not a bad player, but he's also not like a superb player.
Was probably his best player by far, or best year by far. And hopefully, like hell, you can keep up like that. See,
yeah, I just think
I actually thought the opposite is re-signing Edmonds and tagging Poyer. Because you tag Poyer, you get him for at least one more year. In all reality, that might be all that he's worth. Because after that, then he's 33, and we'll see how well his injuries really are.
Right? He'd be old and wrinkly at that time.
Yeah. I mean, tag the old guy, because then you can really make a determine, because a safety tag is a lot cheaper than a linebacker tag, especially now.
That's why I'm confident that them moving potentially Benford to safety position, which I think he would be amazing at. We said this before. Like, wow, why didn't they just move him? That way you keep Kaiir Elam and Benford. It's like a nice, like good generational talent. Young. Poyer's gone. Sorry. We love you, Poyer, but you're gone. Rachel Bush can comment somewhere else.
Here's another thought. Do you keep Trey White?
That's a question. That's a question. Because how many games did he play? We got to see his stats and how much. We have to go back to film. We can watch all that film when Trey White was back.
I mean, it wasn't that good.
Yeah. We were waiting for Trey White starting to look back into Trey White, but it never evolved. It never happened. How many games are we going to give somebody to say, you've got... What?
I think somebody is logged into a different Facebook account.
You shut your mouth, Bono.
I mean, I love Trey. We all know that, but I mean,
oh my God! Why don't you get rid of all of them? Yes. Yeah, get rid of all of them.
Get rid of them all. Start over.
Start over. Reset button.
I mean, that injury could be a 2-year injury, but you also got to look at the business of the league, and there's no way that I think that's McDermott will let him go, because that's his boy. That's his first draft pick he's ever had. And
he's Buffalo. He is all invested. He is Buffalo. Trey White has a goalie academy. Come on. Like, he's not going anywhere, realistically. But
he holds a $17 million cap hit.
That's the thing.
That's gonna be
how can we get other players on? You want to keep Poyer, but you've got a guy that's not performing the way he once was. Yes, he's coming off an injury. I get it.
But he's not performing. At some point, you can't have a $17 million deal. Yeah, you can't have that cap hit for somebody that's not performing.
Brosh goes, White's contract was already reworked and got more of a signing bonus a couple months ago. All right. Fair enough. We have a lot of work this offseason, Lisa. Yes, we concur.
Bean has got a lot of work to do. I'm very interested to see how he messes around with the salary cap this year, because it's going to need a lot. Like a lot.
and that's if the salary cap goes up $50 million, which we're going to need.
And he already messed with Miller's contract for next year, because Miller's only set to earn $1.3 million and have a $13 million roster bonus. So he's already reworked the crap out of that to be able to do that type of stuff. But how many players can you do that with to where it doesn't mess you up in the long run? I don't have the answer to that at all, but I'm interested to see how he does it. Works the funny money.
I mean, I'm just the equipment manager here. Yes. So I'll go ahead and say that we're not going to see a lot of these players next year. When I say a lot, I mean I don't see us re-signing Shaq Lawson, Jordan Phillips. Jordan Phillips is gone. Sad to say.
Phillips I agree with, but I wouldn't be surprised if you see Lawson back.
Okay, maybe Lawson, but Phillips is definitely gone.
It doesn't cost that much.
Phillips is definitely gone though.
Yeah, he's just hurt
this year where he's bad. Yeah.
I love Phillips. He's a great cheerleader of a player, and when he's out there and he's healthy, he can play good, but he just wasn't healthy this year at all. So,
Bye-bye.
yeah. Get rid, another one. Get rid of him.
You and Dorsey can go catch the bus together. Lawson did a great job. Kim, thank you.
Yep. We're also going to find out how many players are going to take a hometown discount.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep the band together or not? It's going to be a big thing.
One more run, but it's got to be somebody else. It's got to be, yes. All right, cool. We got Vaughn on the defense. What about the offense? What we really need to do this offseason is
line.
that offensive line's got to be regutted. Offensive
It
coordinator.
really does. It really needs to be completely gutted because it was bad. It was really bad, and it I don't know why they just didn't gel ever.
And Cromer is supposed to be like the offensive line guru, the whisperer. And he wasn't.
No, he was not.
Or are we blaming the offensive coordinator? Maybe Cromer is doing good, but the offensive coordinator is like, oh, well, we're going to do something different.
I think this is a reality. I don't think it's anything at all. I think
He has
Mitch
to.
is done after this year. He had all the concussions. Yeah, I think unfortunately he's done. How long is Hyde's contract good for? I believe he's got one more year. Yeah, one more year. He's on the last year of his deal.
Even Shadi agrees. She never agrees with us at all. Offensive line is shit. And has been for a while. You've got the best passer in the NFL. Why would you not protect him? Greg needs your guy's address. Epic B in Tampa. He has a gift for you guys. Oh, that's nice of him.
We love gifts.
All right.
Thanks, Greg.
Here we go. Go on, Tampa. Read that one.
No, if the OC felt good about the line, he would have ran the ball more, right? Clearly, they're clueless. Get rid of them all.
Clearly.
Get rid of everybody on offense except for Allen and Diggs.
Burn it all. Burn it all. Put Dorsey, all of them. The offensive line, sorry, Deion Dawkins, you can let it snow in a burn barrel.
He was, I don't know what his deal was this year, but he was horrible. I mean, he's great at writing letters and putting them on TV, but man, you got to protect the damn quarterback too there, bud.
Protect your damn quarterback. You didn't do that one. You did not read the assignment. And don't even get me started with his cohort on the opposite side. Spencer Brown. Yes, you can drink beer. You did it once. But I think he's a good backup. Draft this year, our focus is offensive line. Who are you drafting? A right tackle.
Maybe a left tackle.
Maybe a left tackle. Who knows?
Put Deanna on the right.
Or a center, because Mitch is going to be returning.
Keep Matt Milano. He was a beast this year. Well, he was an
absolute. He should have been a defensive, most valuable player.
I think that you might see Matt Milano playing guard next year too, because we might need him.
Right? Yes, Tabby Neal. Just fucking let Matt Milano
He's going to play Iron Man football next year.
Iron Man football. Has that ever happened in the NFL?
No. I don't think it's happened anywhere except the movie Necessary Roughness.
Well, don't forget Deion Sanders, go to quarterback and then coming in for wide receiver. I think maybe he's the only last Iron Man footballer.
And after that, you hop on a plane and go play baseball.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Man. Fuck. Tampa Neal. Duck. This season is over. And I'm so upset.
Quisenberry is junk, not worth being a backup. You know what?
Good story. He had a good story. You know, battling cancer and still playing in the NFL. You got to give him props. But yeah.
I will say one thing about Quisenberry. Dude is tough as nails.
Yes, he is.
He was. What the hell game was that everybody was injured and they had no choice but to put him in there with an injured leg?
Dolphins. I
think
it was the Dolphins, right?
I don't know.
I think it was the Dolphins game.
All I know, it wasn't good. It was not good. He can barely stand up, but he still stood in there tough and was still trying to knock people over. He wasn't knocking anybody over there. I'm knocking him over, but he at least tried.
It was the Miami games. Thank you, Meredith. Yeah.
No, we were watching on TV. No, it wasn't the Miami game.
I sure. I know what game you're talking about. You're right. We were watching it on TV.
Yeah.
So it was the Miami game. Not that you guys want to hear this, Dave Kaproshkos, but the Chiefs and Bills open up as early favorites for the 2024 Super Bowl. Gosh.
Why?
Where have I heard that before?
Why?
I don't want to hear that shit anymore.
What is Vegas seeing in the Bills right now that they missed yesterday? I mean, they opened up as 5.5 point favorite, and they lose by 17 and should have lost by more than that. What do they see?
Lost more than that. I think the Bengals
13-point favorites against the Dolphins.
Foot off the gas pedal. Like, we did not belong in that game.
No. Yeah.
Thank you, Meredith.
No more.
No more Super Bowl hype. We're not going to Super Bowl. It's the game. Until next year, we're like, Super Bowl!
I mean, come September, don't get me wrong, I'll be yelling at, but
I gotta, you know how many times I gotta like change my tattoo?
That's gotta start hurting, all right?
Eventually it started hurting.
Here's one thing I agree with what Jeff just put up. I think Sean is too stubborn to get rid of any coordinators. I think Sean is very stubborn. I think McDermott is very stubborn. He wants his guys, and I think he's stubborn with the lineup too. He does, for some reason, he doesn't like playing rookies. I don't get it, but he won't commit to a rookie.
Play your best guys. He had no choice to play Christian Benford, and look what you get. You know what I mean?
Why didn't Benford come in at the end of the year? He was healthy. He came back healthy. Why didn't they use him?
Loyal to a fault. That's where Kaprosh goes.
Bengals sacked Mahomes again and hurt that high ankle sprain. Man, I don't want to wait anybody to get hurt. I don't want them winning because he gets hurt.
I don't want to hear that excuse.
I think the Bengals are going to beat him anyways. They don't need that.
The Bengals are going to be. The Bengals are the better team. Like they're a good team. I'll give them props. They are a good team.
Yeah, and I think they're going to beat them anyways.
I wish I could say that we're a good team too, because we are.
Showed yesterday,
but yesterday it's hard. It's hard to defend our boys after watching that goose egg.
Walter, I think you might be right on this one. I don't think Dorsey's getting the head coaching job in Carolina.
I know what Walter goes. I know one thing. Dorsey did not get the head coach job in Carolina after they watched the Bills-Bengals game. Nailed it. So, guys, it is what it is. Season's over, but the fun never stops with team breaking tables on the Built in Buffalo Network. We're not going to have a show Thursday. We're going to give it a little break. We'll see you guys Monday. We're going to have some guests on. Don't know who they are yet, but we're going to get guests on. It's summertime, baby. We're going to get guests upon guests upon guests. It's going to be absolutely epic, turning into a talk show, Bills Mafia theme.
We'll have to figure out some events to do this summer as well. Golf outing.
Walter was talking about like a huge event, like a Bills Mafia Olympics in Orlando.
A Bills Mafia, like a beer Olympics?
bowling, everything. Just like I was like, what? Go on, I'm in.
Cornhole and flip cup and
Right.
beer pong. Do Bill's Mafia drunk Olympics.
Keg stands. Keg stands. I already won that one. Golfing, yes, golf tournaments.
Yeah. Golf tournament, I think would be fun.
That would be awesome. Or go to Jenny Springs and go lazy river, Bill's Mafia style. That'd be fun too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tampa Deal, how about you take us home, bro?
All right, folks. It's been a fun season. No one likes the way that it finished off. That's it. You'll find us here. We'll be live. We'll probably be doing some fun events this weekend. I'm sure we can find a way to get Kaprosh and Larry up here or down here to do some fun events. What do you think? Larry's coming down here in April? Is that what you said?
That'd be fun. I think
Well,
he
the
says he's
plane's
going to
open.
Orlando in April. Well, that's just
close
for
enough.
his thing.
Close enough, you know.
Meredith
But
goes, I nominate Larry Sal's for the party.
There we go. Well, you can find us here at Built in Buffalo Network. We'll be announcing days as we do it, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Pull us up live on Facebook, YouTube, as well as Twitter. You can always catch the shows on wherever you listen to your favorite podcast the next day, whether it's Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Pod, Google Pod. Tell Alexa to put that shit on. She'll listen too. If you missed the show yesterday, I highly recommend hitting up one of either YouTube or wherever your podcasts are. Probably YouTube. YouTube will be funnier because it'll be, the audio or the visual version of it. So make sure you pull up yesterday's. It was fun.
That was a good time. That was
It was a
awesome
good time.
performing in front of a lot of fans. And Butch Roll with his AFC championship ring. She's like, be careful, it's heavy. I'm like, shut up. And dude, that was heavy. That was funny. Though. That was funny. It dropped like a box. I rewatch it like
Rewatch it because that was funny.
that was why. I think it's like towards the end, folks. You want to watch that one when Butch Roll gives me the ring and I take it and I drop to the floor. Pretending it was like super heavy.
Pretty sure we started the show off and ended off with Rumplemans.
Yeah, we did. We definitely did. Thank you, Walter. Oh, guys, it's been absolutely fun to talk to you. This year has been amazing. So let's not let this loss just define our love for the Buffalo Bills. We can talk and bitch and moan all we want, but at the end of the day, we're still all Bills fans.
And don't hate on other people on social media. That's the dumbest shit in the world to do.
Right? Why? What is the point? What is the point? As I say here in my bedazzled hat, we love everybody.
That.
We love everybody. We love all y'all. We cannot wait to see you guys Monday. We're taking a break this Thursday, but we'll see you guys Monday with a new guest. Don't know who it is yet. Surprise, motherfucker. This is Breaking Tables. We love everyone, all y'all. Oh. 232 days till kickoff.
So close.
All right, guys. We love every one of y'all. It's a hell of a season. What we got to deal with. But fuck it. Super Bowl next year.